The story of Dead Larry in a nutshell. So, my grandparents lived in a big mansion that was separated into separate houses. Their neighbor was a man named Larry who lived all alone. And he didn't have any family or anything, so when he died, all his stuff was left untouched and was frozen by the bank, and all his assets were frozen. And it sat there untouched for a couple years. And went to my grandparents' house one day, crawled up into the attic, found out that it was connected to Larry's attic, right? Crawled through his attic, went down into his house, everything's untouched. Cigarette butts in the ashtray, shoes by the bed, all that. So, and I'm like 17 at the time, so I'm like, all right, and I take some of his clothes, and I wore him to a homecoming dance, and then I took all the booze out of his liquor cabinet and put it in a big blue suitcase, and brought it back to Iowa City, and we drank all the booze, and then we started a band, and then started wearing his clothes to our shows, and then eventually called the band Dead Larry.
So are you wearing any of his clothes today?
I'm not actually.
Is anybody else in your band wearing any of his clothes?
I don't think so.
today?
That was a while ago.
I took some records. It's like a Cab Calloway record and like a Louis Armstrong record.
Do you ever use those in any of your tracks?
No, I mean, like, I don't know. I'd have to get the rights.
In the track? Oh yeah. No.
Like, do you loop them or anything like that? Yeah.
I have to get the rights.
Our last album that we recorded has the Story of Dead Larry track at the beginning. We did a little story and made it really weird.
What's that album's name?
The Wishing Well EP.
It's called Storytime, actually.
Storytime, that's the first one. I'm completely wrong. Storytime.
No problem.